Walking to school for our first day. Can't wait to introduce ourselves in Japanese to the whole class. Hello and welcome to a summary of my first week at BISEN. I'm technically like a week and a half in at the moment, but whatever. On Mondays we do illustration, so we don't actually have to be in for the morning, which is so nice for a Monday. We come in at like 12:10, and then so far it's literally just been drawing on our iPad. We had like a couple of prompts and we could pick it and go from there. So I chose memory, and I've decided to work on like a little thing about childhood memories. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to be very colourful and cutesy. It's one of those lessons where it's really nice and chill, and we sit next to this really nice girl called Kina who helps us like translate stuff that we don't understand, and it's just very nice. And then Tuesdays we do, I'm trying to think of what comes first. This was literally yesterday for me as well. Metalwork first, which is so fun.
YouTuber? Oh, really?
I think it's my favourite lesson. It's such a cool process of like carving the wax and knowing that I'll have something at the end of it that's like something I'll actually wear often. And then we do Japanese paintwork, and this one is so interesting. Our first lesson was mainly learning about the process of how sumi ink is made, which is like a traditional ink. We get given so many papers, and most of the time it's in English as well, which is so nice. And then we get like a sort of brief telling us what we need to include and what we need to do. So our final thing for this is that we'll have a final illustration drawn with the sumi ink, and then also it includes different patterns like sakura blossom and things like that. I don't know if I've got examples of it. Wait, right there. Things like this. So I'm working on a sketch, which I'll also get. It's in pink gel pen because I forgot my actual pen. But yeah, I kind of like it. And then we rubbed the back with charcoal and traced it over, and I'm working on the final thing now, but it's really scary using the ink because the brushes are quite thick and it's permanent. Today is Wednesday. What did I do today? Creative work, which when we heard it we were like, are we going to be doing origami? Are we going to be doing crafts? But no, it's learning how to make a portfolio. This worksheet is in Japanese, so I had to go through all the pages and like translate the key bits, but it's very interesting and helpful, and I'm looking forward to actually having a usable portfolio at the end of this, because it's one of those things that I keep thinking I'll get around to doing, but I don't. Then it is Thursday, and this is the longest day ever, but it's still fun. We start with character design, so this was so cute actually. We had like little prompts and we learned about famous characters, like mascots for brands in Japan. And then we got given like, make a zoo mascot character, and I did this funny little monkey with binoculars. I like drawing silly things. And then after that we have a language lesson with Akito, or Miyazaki sensei, and oh my goodness, it is so difficult. Like, I've tried to write notes and stuff, but it was just a lot of information all at once. I remember being so tired when we were learning it. But hopefully next week I'll be more on my A game. But then after that we have the after school club, which is also like an hour and a half. So we go from Wednesday being like 2 hours to suddenly having like an 8-hour day. So it feels so full on, but whatever. The after school club is actually quite fun, and it's got like maybe four or five people that want to learn Japanese, and then we all just sort of sit together and chat, which was quite nice. But wow, it was a lot. It was a big day. And then Friday is the best day. Friday is such a lovely day because we just do ceramics. I don't have any paper for it, but I've got lots of videos. Teacher is nice. And I'm also so excited to have like a finished piece and a glazed thing. It's standing now. I could always start again. Alright. How kawaii. Alongside all of this, I've been trying to do Inktober as well, which is so much. And then I've been trying to do a sketchbook where I like journal and keep on top of stuff. So this is the journal that I'm keeping as just like a journal. And I keep like all the receipts and things and just collecting bits of paper, and it's nice to have a separate book where I can do that and feel like I can stick rubbish in there without feeling like I'm taking up space of sketchbook paper. And then I've been collecting little stickers and I've been trying to get them to be relevant. These are just from my plane tickets, and this was from the McDonald's down the road. So I've got like the first days, food. This was when I didn't really know if I should be journaling here or like, I didn't really know what I was doing, but and then I started sketching more, and then I was like, let's get artistic with it. So that's what I've been doing, but I'm so behind. Although, yeah, I don't know, it stresses me out to think about it. Is there anything that I want to say? Ooh, I got this top from the Snoopy shop and it's got Sapporo on it. Quite cute, and it's the perfect shade of green, which I love. But that's not very relevant. The people at the school are so lovely, and like I wasn't expecting them to be so excited to talk to us and things like that. Like I really thought we would just be the freaks and that we'd be like shunned. I don't know, not really, but like I just wasn't expecting them to be so nice. It's been quite overwhelming at times. I'm just so exhausted, and it like socially and emotionally and physically just drains so much out of me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the weekend after my first week I was feeling so burnt out and low, and so the only thing that would fix that was trying out sushi, and oh boy did that save everything. I also tried out ramen at one point, and that was like the best thing ever. This experience kind of made me realise I actually enjoy going out and eating alone just as much as doing it with other people, and like going on solo dates, which I didn't really do before coming here. So that was nice. I learned about the history of the clock tower, and then did some work in a cafe. I think I was trying to complete an Inktober thing. So I drew this heron that we keep seeing on the way to college, and it's very cute, although I think it's actually an egret. Not sure. Then on Sunday I decided to check out a local church that had an international service in English, and it ended up being the best day ever because an Indonesian family took me to this world festival, and I got to try on a kimono and I got to see loads of performances, and it was so fun.
Anna, beautiful. Ooh, Anna. Kire, Anna.
Also at one point I ended up dancing on the stage, don't ask me how, but that was also very fun. And then to finish the weekend off, I did a slow Copic drawing of an OC that I made in my first year of illustration at Plymouth actually. And I just realised I gave it 3 legs because I was so exhausted by the end of the weekend. But it was really nice to test out the new pens that I bought and yeah, wind down. Thank you very much for watching, and I don't know what my next video is, but I'm sure it will be interesting.